Hey, I've been wanting to make a video for a while now of my Marvel Legends collection. I'm finally getting around to doing it. So starting it off, as you can see, I've got here some of the main characters from the X-Force Volume 3 series. Not so much Psylocke, she didn't come into it till they split off to the Uncanny X-Force, but I've got her in there anyway. Still a couple more people I want to get in there, but that's how it sits at the moment. Down here I've got the original X-Men team. And I know that those are the all-new X-Men line, but I mean technically they're the original X-Men, so I've got them there with the Toy Biz Professor X. Really looking forward to the Hoverchair Professor X coming out this year, so I'll definitely be snatching that out once it comes out. And those gates in the background are of course from the Marvel Select line, Marvel Girl. Down here a couple of my newer figures, Apocalypse and Archangel. So this shelf will be my 4 Horsemen shelf. So we've got Caliban coming out later this year. He'll be going on there with them, and then it'll just be seeing what other Horsemen come out or who else we can get on that shelf. Now this shelf is essentially it's a mixture of what is, I suppose, called the 4th team with the Uncanny Outback team. You can see I've got a few customs there that I've made myself. Dazzler and Rogue and Shadowcat in the back. So either once more figures come out or I make some more customs, I'll be splitting that off. I suppose the Storm and the Shadowcat and I think Nightcrawler were not part of the Outback team. Well, not Storm in that outfit anyway. Coming back up here, I've got the blue team. So I've got a custom Jubilee to the side there, which I'll be replacing with the new Jubilee that is coming out in the Caliban series. And again, Beast and Gambit in the back there. Now that Gambit is also a custom I made, which is basically just the Marvel Select coat on the Toy Biz figure, which came out not too bad. It is a bit big on him, but I'll be replacing him. I'll try and maybe use that figure somewhere else. But Beast, I'm not ready to retire this figure. I wasn't too sure we needed a new Beast, but we got one. I have to definitely find another one. Another place to put him. We've got Rogue to the side flying off. Coming up again, I've got the Uncanny X-Men Volume 3 shelf. Magic in the middle there doing her thing. Made a custom Emma Frost from a Mockingbird figure. I am considering repainting that Magneto to white and black, but I have a feeling they'll re-release that figure with the variant paint sometime soon, so I'll just hold off on that for now. Coming across, this is my X-Men Gold shelf. Now this shelf is probably the most diverse in regards to the toy manufacturer. As you can see, I've got the Marvel Select Colossus in the back. the X-Men Classic Series, Iceman and Storm. Of course, the Hasbro Jean Grey and Archangel, with the Toy Biz Bishop. Again, I think I prefer this figure to the Hasbro Bishop that came out this year. I haven't got that figure yet, and I wasn't intending on getting it until I watched the Shartimus Prime review on it. If anyone's ever querying about a figure, I suggest you check out Shartimus Prime's page. He does amazing reviews on all the figures. Now when that Hoverchaired Professor X comes out, he will be joining this shelf. And I've got the gold backgrounds from the boxes to go with the gold team. Kind of wish that they would do a X-Men series with a blue background, do the same for my blue team down here, but let's see what happens. This is my Uncanny X-Men shelf. Essentially the giant sized issue with the addition of Phoenix in the middle there. As you can see, I've got the Marvel Select Storm. Tried to position everyone else around her in a way to make her look like she's the same size as everyone else, which I think kind of is working okay. But hoping they'll do Hasbro will release a figure for her shortly. Now that I understand they've announced they're going to be doing a vintage X-Men series, so I imagine if they're going to do it, that she will come out in that. Also hoping if they do, they will bring out a Thunderbird figure. I've got a space for him in the back here, waiting for him to come out. Now coming down again, I've got my... This figure's facing the wrong way. I've got my... I'll leave it there for now. Brotherhood shelf. Now they have teased in the Comic-Cons that they will be doing a Brotherhood series or a pack. Not really one that I'm wanting. There's definitely other figures I would hope came out before that. I think what we've got in the meantime is fine. I mean, I know the Toad is probably, of all the figures, has the least articulation, but I don't know, I still like him. I think he holds up. Wouldn't mind a Mastermind figure though to go into here. But yeah, definitely don't need another Scarlet Witch. Could do a new. I'd be wanting a green Quicksilver. I haven't got the green variant that came out with this series. I've just kind of got Magneto throwing various metal objects around, looking for more stuff to put into there. And this actually carries on through to here, where I've got Juggernaut and Sabretooth, other members of the Brotherhood at various times. Basically just causing havoc in the street here. This figure, this cop figure, actually came with the X-Men movie Sabretooth from the first movie. So I chucked him into there with Sabretooth as kind of a nod to that. We'll probably get another one of those to stick over here and have Magneto tying him up somehow. And we'll probably repaint this car that came with the Marvel Select Spider-Man and add some sirens onto it to make it look like a police car, to make it all fit in. As you can see, I've got the police barrier here that's being broken up by Avalanche, and I've got Mystique's Brotherhood in here with Pyro blowing up this Jeep. And that again was from the Marvel Select She-Hulk figure. And of course Blob. He's probably one of my more favourite Builder figures. I think they did him really well. Moving across again, this is what will be my X Factor shelf. Again, we've got Forge coming out this year. Again, don't think we needed another Forge just yet. Still plenty of other figures we could have done before him. Got multiple men in the back. If I do get that green variant Quicksilver, I'll be bringing the blue one over to here to add into this. But definitely needing the rest of the X Factor to put into there. Up here is the Astonishing X-Men shelf. Taken the background, the Danger Room from the, again, Marvel Select shelves. Not too many accessories like that coming out with the Hasbro figures. I think they could do something like that. Need more backgrounds for my shelves. And that's the X-Men Classics Colossus. And the cape here from the original Emma Frost figure, which was just horrible. I don't know why anyone would have that. Here is my original X-Men team again, but in their alternative outfits, with the addition of Havoc and Polaris. Now, I'm not too sure where this Beast figure came from. He was just in some older toy series of the original team, and he kind of fits in with his size. And I've just repainted him until either an official one comes out or I make a custom. Now here you can see is Dark Phoenix. She's got a shelf all to herself, with the Marvel Select Phoenix fire behind her and just some Tamashia flames all in front. I think the head sculpts that came with that 2-pack are some of the best head sculpts to have come out. Down here is my X-Force shelf. See, I've tried to make it like they're all drawing off to Deadpool, who is drawing against them with a taco, and kind of breaking the fourth wall, recognizing that. Again, they have kind of hinted at the Comic-Cons that they will be making a X-Force series or multi-pack, however they will release that. Hopefully we do not see another Cannonball. I don't think we need another one, or a Warpath. I can't remember if it was Hasbro that made this Warpath or if that was Toy Biz. But yeah, do not need another one of those. They were hard enough to get, so I don't want to be replacing those. I wouldn't mind a Domino in her original purplish outfit. I would move that to my Volume 3 X-Force shelf. They did. Now this here is my X-Men Legacy shelf. You can see in the center there I have got the prototype Rogue that was never released. I managed to pick that up on eBay for an embarrassing amount of money. But still need to get some figures for here. Some of them, the figures, not so much in this line, but had nowhere else to put them. Got Colossus throwing Wolverine with their signature move there. I really want a Pixie flying out of here and a Cannonball. So I need to either make those custom or wait till they are released. So that's my collection there. It focuses on it. And then up the top is where I've got all my villains. So again, a custom morph that I made. Obviously he was only in the 90s TV show, but he was definitely a fan favorite, especially one of mine. Mr. Sinister, Omega Red, the Sentinels. I really want to get some more of these. It's too expensive. Of course, Sauron. He's probably the best Build-A-Figure to come out of the Hasbro Build-A-Figure lines. He is really good. And I've got a custom black Tom that I made with Juggernaut. He did have a club in his hand. I'm not too sure where it's gone. I can't find it anywhere. And then lastly, Warlock. Not a villain, but I have nowhere to put him yet, so that's where he sits. So, hope you like my collection, and yeah, leave your comments about what you think, or any additional teams I'm missing or figures I'm missing that you reckon I should add in. Keen to hear what you think.